army of millions of young, diverse, working-class supporters, donors, volunteers enthusiastically going to war to defeat Trump. Instead, you decided you could just win with the suburban boomers and mythical swing voters showing up to decide the election, just like last time. I really and sincerely hope you were right. If not, though, don't even dare try to blame us this time. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know what you mean by y'all. Not me. And I don't know that, I think that, like, I've not met many people who seriously blame Bernie supporters for Clinton's loss. They've gone around in multiple different ways. But, I mean, this could go, that critique could go both ways. Those people who stayed at home or didn't vote for Sanders, they also, voted for Clinton, also promised us that, like, we're going to teach the Democrats a lesson. They didn't. Apparently, those voters in South Carolina, they didn't learn a lesson. Apparently, Barack Obama didn't learn a lesson. Apparently, those voters on Super Tuesday across the country, they didn't learn a lesson. Man, that's the wrong attitude. And it's also sort of, the bottom line is that we did not see Sanders bring out the people that we needed to. That's what happened. Sam, if you're having trouble with Zoom, I would recommend a website called OnlyFans. My wife used it as well. She had a great success with it. Fans.fm is the best. Sam's Tinder profile. Hey, babe, why is this profile different than all other profiles? On all other profiles, we swipe left. On this profile, we swipe right. We don't even DM once, but this profile, we DM twice. Nice. This was pretty impressive. I guess this guy, is he a VC? A guy named Chamath Palihapitiya is on with Scott Wapner on CNBC, and Scott Wapner got very, very surprised by this guy, social capital CEO Chamath Palihapitiya, and here he is with, I think, a perfectly reasonable assessment. Like, look, well, here, play the clip.
You keep saying propping up zombie companies. Are you arguing to let airlines, for example, fail?
Yes.
Why? I mean, how does that make sense in the broader scheme of the economy?
Because it's not, because when you look at what it means, this is why I'm saying, like, this is a lie that's been purported by Wall Street. When a company fails, it does not fire their employees. It goes through a packaged bankruptcy, right? If anything, what happens is the people who have the pension inside those companies, the employees of these companies, end up owning more of the company. The people that get wiped out are the speculators that own the unsecured tranches of debt, or the folks that own the equity. And by the way, those are the rules of the game. That's right, because these are the people that purport to be the most sophisticated investors in the world. They deserve to get wiped out. But the employees don't get wiped out. The pensions don't typically get wiped out.
Why does anybody, I just understand, why does anybody deserve, using your word, to get wiped out from a crisis?
So now I'm not sure that we have seen all, like, for instance, in the context of the GM bankruptcy, came in with bailed them out, and we should have probably had more favorable treatment for the workers, because the unions had to take a big cut. Took a big cut. In some instances, they go into bankruptcy and they are relieved of their pension responsibilities by the Pension Guarantee Trust. But in other instances, it's true. You go into a bankruptcy, and you may say, you have secured debt, maybe money that is due your workers, pension contributions. They can defer some of that, or maybe shares in the company, whatnot. Well, you've been taking a big risk. And now the chickens will come down home to roost. And here's this guy saying, but it's nobody's fault. Why should anybody deserve anything? You got paid more because you said you were taking on more risk. This is what more risk looks like.
Just created like this. How does anybody deserve to get wiped out?
Well, wait, but just be clear, like, what are we talking about? We're talking about a hedge fund that serves a bunch of billionaire family offices. Who cares? Let them get wiped out. Who cares? They don't get the summer in the Hamptons. Who cares?
I mean, you don't think the employees of these companies own stocks? I mean, own their stocks, own the company's stocks?
You can look on Bloomberg and you can see what percentage these companies are typically owned by. These things are owned by BlackRock. These things are owned by these huge, amorphous organizations. Ultimately, downstream, the employee owns a few $100s or a few thousand dollars.
I just don't understand. Is this like a natural disaster? Why does anybody deserve to get wiped out? Wouldn't that be immoral in and of itself?
No, because what's happening right now is what I'll tell you is on Main Street today, people are getting wiped out. And right now, rich CEOs are not, boards that have horrible governance are not, hedge funds are not, people are. 6 million people just this week alone basically saying, holy mackerel, I don't know how I'm going to make my own expenses for the next few weeks, days, months. So it's happening today to individual Americans. And what we've done is disproportionately prop up and protect, performing CEOs, companies, and you have to watch these people out.
There you go. These boards, and by poor performing, what it means is that they basically enriching themselves at the cost of leaving these companies vulnerable to these type of shocks. This is a unique situation, but it's a shock. And you have the cash reserves to protect yourself from all sorts of things. You couldn't predict this, but you could predict there could be downturns. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was how much of that cash can you suck out of the company to put in your pockets. And if you're going to do that, you're going to justify doing that because you're taking risks. Well, this is what the risk looks like. Workers weren't taking risks. They were supposedly getting paid for their labor, period. That's the deal. Part of their labor was investing in the existence of this company. Going forward, being able to pay them to work more. That's why they're not getting the same type of returns that you're getting. Those returns were a function of the risk that you were assuming. And now the risk went the wrong way. You lose. You made a bet. You got the odds. The bet did not pay off. That's the way we should be treating this. Instead, we have a stimulus that basically has just a huge spigot of money that they can just turn the lever and it just flows out to these companies. Meanwhile, here is Fox and Friends. Is this Brian Kelly on Fox and Friends with Eugene Scalia, who is our labor secretary? And Kelly doesn't care about all these people who are losing their
You have to understand some of these restaurants and health clubs, the 75-25 doesn't work out. If they have to give 75% of the money to labor, they're not going to have any money to pay their bills and pay their rent and pay their lease and pay for equipment that they rent. So if the money's there, there's got to be flexibility given to the banks to allow small business to use it. Because right now, if they're going to put all that money to labor, they're not going to have a business to go back to. So do you see that? Do you see some flexibility there?
Well, I think that the Treasury Department and the Small Business Administration, which have been running this program, have shown a lot of flexibility. There were some adjustments to the application form made early on that made it easier for people to apply. I just think the program has been functioning extraordinarily well. The biggest challenge has been really talking
Not in those two areas. These restaurant owners can't live with
administration should are running the program. From my perspective, the department, those relationships with workers and poising our companies and businesses to come back, but also to have those workers still tied to them and those build strong relationships is really going to be very important to getting the economy going again.
First of all, this is clearly Brian Kilby just has a buddy who has a restaurant that has extremely high fixed costs and the small business owners that Kilby is talking about, it's been a crap show for trying to do this because the banks, they just don't want to make these loans. They get fees, but they don't make enough on it. And the reason why they've gone to the banks is because there's no way to get this money to these small businesses. Now, they could have gone to the Social Security Administration, which has all the federal ID numbers, has all the addresses, knows what, theoretically, what the payroll is for a lot of these people. When he's talking about 75%, he's only talking about grants.